Hi, we're Brad and Jenna Jackson.
One way we see courage in our son Luke is how he wears his facial scar with pride and strength every single day.
One way I saw my child show courage was getting Lovenox injections in his legs twice a day, but he would smile through it as he would add stickers to his poke chart.
One way I saw courage in Jonathan was when he was sick from the medicine, he still had a good attitude.
Hi, my name is Anita Phillips. My daughter Kylie Phillips was diagnosed at 9 years old for medulloblastoma, brain and spine cancer. And main time that she showed courage the most, I believe, is when I told her if I could take this disease from her and go through it instead of her. She said, "No, this is mine. I need to do this myself."
One way my child showed courage was taking multiple doses of chemo before hopping out of the truck for kindergarten.
One of many ways I saw courage in my child was when she had to be totally revaccinated after her bone marrow transplant.
One way that I saw courage in Maddie was that through everything, and even during the darkest times, she always had a smile on her face and she never lost hope that she was going to get better.
One way I saw courage in my child was when, after his major abdominal surgery in which he lost one kidney and then was bedridden for several days, my 2-year-old got up and with all his might he took his first steps to walk down the hallway of Cincinnati Children's.
Harsh cancer treatments cause long-term side effects that can bring many challenges to cancer survivors. My child shows courage every day when she faces these challenges with fierce determination to conquer them.
One way I saw courage in my child was just living life as a happy kid. After spending long days at the hospital and treatments, his face would light up as we pulled into the driveway at home, knowing his animals were there waiting for him. Through it all, always smiling and telling jokes. We tried to lift his spirits and he was lifting ours.
One way I saw courage in my child was when she would get sick from receiving chemotherapy.
One way I saw courage in Jacob was no matter what had happened the day before, he always woke up the next day with a smile.
And Jacob was so courageous during his bone marrow transplant and being away from his sister, who he just absolutely adored.
I saw courage in Brianna every time she had to watch them put the needle in her chest to access her port for chemo.
When I look into my daughter's beautiful brown eyes and I see survivor written in those eyes, that what made me encouraged.
Megan found courage every day by having such a positive attitude. She found joy in all the little things that she did, and that helped us all get through her treatments and everything that she had to endure.
One way we saw courage in Elena was before and after all her spinal taps.
I saw courage in Alex as he allowed the radiation face mask to be clamped to the table.
I saw courage in Alex as he climbed up the kindergarten school bus with an eye patch on.
One way I saw courage in Elise was watching her start her freshman year of high school after just losing her hair.
One way I saw courage in my daughter Izzy was just in the way that she faced the everyday challenges of living in the hospital. No matter what it was that she was facing that day, she would wake up with a smile on her face and she would give it her best. She truly had the spirit of a warrior and she just never gave up and never felt defeated.
One way I found courage in my son is when he was having his port accessed.
One way I saw courage in my child was nothing could hold him down no matter how awful he felt. He always had a smile on his face and a marker in his hand, creating something beautiful.
One way I have seen courage in my daughter Ella was yesterday. It's actually 3-in-1. We had scans, a doctor appointment, and then chemotherapy all in one day.
One of the ways my son Alex showed a tremendous amount of courage was during his port dressing changes. For Alex, what we think are the easy things became the tough things, and he absolutely hated to have his dressing changed. It's not easy for a 3-year-old little boy to sit so still for so long.
One way I saw courage in Grant was watching him push through pain as he relearned how to walk after brain surgery.
I
saw courage in my son when he experienced lumbar punctures.
One way I saw courage in Becca was watching her confront the worries and the fears, the kind that are usually reserved for people much, much older than she was.